On Mermaid Week Tahiti 2019 with Mermaid Cat and Ian Gray Photography, we also had the chance to encounter some amazing tiger sharks. The Hawaiians consider them sacred guardian spirits. We went with Morea Moana Tours and their owner, Sebald Pierrick, a world-renowned freediver that is known for his tiger shark encounters. Over 2 days, we focused on swimming with the tigers. We went to a few different locations and took turns in the water, so there were only a couple of us in the water at a time, and we had to float snorkel at the top while holding onto a rope attached to the boat. This was in part due to the current, but also to let us see the tiger sharks without letting us get too close, as these sharks tend to stay on the bottom. If you've kept up with my other posts about my time in Tahiti, you'll remember that there was a shark-related incident. Our tiger shark days were the next few days immediately following that incident, so although safety is always at the forefront of Morea Moana tours, it was even more so important this trip, as the boat tours were in limbo, waiting to see if the government would put a halt to all shark-related excursions or just the pilot whales. It took a while for tiger sharks to approach, but there were so many blacktip reef sharks, lemon sharks, and gray sharks that I felt like I was in an aquarium. There were literally hundreds of sharks circling around the boat, and we were in the middle of the shark column. It was awesome. All of the smaller sharks attract the tiger sharks to come see what was going on so that we could see them. I saw 2 female tiger sharks on the trip. Tiger sharks are the 5th largest existing shark and can grow to be 5.5 meters long and weigh up to 900 kilograms. They're called tiger sharks due to their unique striping. Juvenile tiger sharks have prominent stripes that fade as the shark matures. Males mature at around 8 years or 2.5 meters long, while females mature around 11 years or 3 meters. Tiger sharks can live to be over 40 years old. As I mentioned, the tiger sharks I was fortunate enough to see were both females. Like some other large shark species, adult tiger sharks use separate habitats for the males and females and only mix when they're mating. Tiger sharks have a large litter, normally around 30 to 35 pups, but they've been recorded having up to 80 pups per litter. The gestation period can last between 14 to 16 months. When the pups are born, they range from about 50 to 70 centimeters. They'll grow quite quickly during their first year, reaching over 1.5 meters long. They're guided by warm waters and stay close to the equator during winter months, but extend their range as the water warms during summer months. Their movements are mostly food-driven, and they like to show up to turtle hatching sites and albatross fledging locations, but they're able to make long oceanic migrations. They have a wide variety of prey, which can include smaller sharks and rays, like dusky and sand tiger sharks, bony fish, and marine mammals, like bottlenose and common dolphins. Tiger sharks are listed as near threatened on the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List, which means it's close to qualifying for a threatened category in the near future. Shark culling, shark finning, and fisheries are main threats to tiger sharks. Gill nets and drumlines are installed off beaches in South Africa, New Zealand, and Australia as shark culling efforts to reduce attacks on bathers and surfers. 23 to 73 million sharks are killed for their fins annually, and you should not support places that serve or trade shark fins or shark fin soup. Tiger sharks are sometimes caught as bykill in tuna and swordfish longline industries, so you should try to only eat pole or hand-caught tuna so as to not support this industry. Handline fisheries can also target tiger sharks for sport and trophies, which can lead to energy depletion, lactic acid buildup, and low oxygen. Sharks don't have rib cages, so internal and external injuries are common, and post-release survival is not guaranteed for the shark. Several sources, including Planet Deadly, How Stuff Works, CBS, Ultimate Topics, and Journeying the Globe, list tiger sharks as the 3rd most dangerous shark. But since 1580, there have only been 31 fatalities worldwide brought on by tiger sharks. If you recall, it was a tiger shark that attacked Bethany Hamilton and left her armless. There are 4 main reasons why bathers and surfers can fall victim to a shark attack. To a tiger shark, a bather or surfer's erratic, struggling movements look like the person is in distress. Poor visibility leads to limited visual references, so the shark will approach to investigate. When the person is unresponsive from the approach, it appears defenseless to the shark. If the person is alone or away from the group, they tend to be a simpler, easier target for the tiger shark. There are a few things to keep in mind if encountering a tiger shark. Tiger sharks like to complete investigative circles. They can swim in the entire water column from the bottom to the surface and may approach you. Establish a confident roll in the water. Do not swim away from the shark. Avoid waving your hands around. Be aware of where the sharks are. Look around. Control your space by reacting to shark investigations. If needed, put a straight arm out if you see it coming toward you. Normally this will have it change direction, but if it gets too close, push down on the snout to guide it away. Don't swim after sharks, as this will chase them away.